Hello G Nation, it's your host G. We're gonna have a preview for the brand new Lex Luger Wolfpac. So if you guys are not already a subscriber on my channel, make sure to do so, as well as clicking the little notification bell just so you're kept informed when I do post new stuff. Leave a like as well if you do like the video. Alright, so Lex Luger Wolfpac, he is a showboat. We're going to have a look at him at 5-star gold. Again, I do not have Luger. This is sent to me for preview purposes. I don't get to keep him. If you have a look at the card, his coach ability at 9,000 is green gems do 2,200 more damage, so that's definitely useful. Links with the Wolfpac and the Attitude Era, and he doesn't have any gears. So the first moveset we're going to have a look at. It is the Torture Rack, 10 MP yellow move, submission, generate 20 random submission gems, and do 201,000 damage for 3 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining sub gems turn into X break gems. So it is an incredibly powerful submission right there, which, like, if you have a look at all the moves, you can pretty much use the sub and any other 2 moves, and that's gonna work really. So there is definitely a bunch of different movesets. Second move here is going to be the Flying Forearm Smash. 7 MP yellow move, deal 82.6k damage and make 12 X break gems into black gems. And the Delayed Vertical Suplex, 8 MP black move, deal 90.4k damage and choose 6 gems to make into yellow gems. Rainers we're going to use for that brace so that we start with more black. We're going to use Zombie AJ so that the yellow submission move lasts 3 more turns and the yellow creates 1 more. So we're going to get an extra from the suplex here. We're going to use a Tech Drew so that yellow submission move do 50% more damage per turn and last 1 more turn. And I'm going to put in here, you could go with Acro Shelton, which would increase your sub damage by 25%. But since we're going to be making a bunch of X gem and breaking them, I kind of want to offset that a little by putting an extra damage as well, and that's going to come in the form of Santa Hogan, adding 2,200 more damage for every color gem, which is great when you are going to blow the board. So the belt, I'm going to be using all Fury. They're not leveled except those 2 that are a little, and well, this one's fully leveled. And we're going to be using the Boss Plate, which is whenever you break 6 or more yellow gems, break 6 random gems into cross break gems. You could possibly use the All Art one, which is whenever you generate 3 or more sub gems, increase your green and your purple damage by 100% by 2. I mean, neither green or purple are really colors that we're going to be using, but I mean, those X are going to break a whole bunch of gems on the board. Technically, you're going to be breaking some greens and purple, but not that big of a deal. Let's try that. We're going to go versus Ivar. Okay, so I need 5 yellows. Obviously, you kind of want to stay in your turn, so you don't want to overdo it. And let's just put yellows elsewhere. There you go. Now we're going to do the submission, which is going to put 20 gems, and whichever one remains will be X gems. Hopefully we're going to have a bunch, but I mean, it is 7 turns, so you can expect a lot of them to get destroyed. More than I expected stayed. Okay. Now we're going to have here the 12 X break into black. I forgot about it, but on the first turn I probably should have made 6 yellow, so that my Boss Plate would have been come into action. I only made 5. Could have made 6. But he didn't get out of it anyway. So that didn't end up changing. But yeah. Next time, instead of making 5, make 6 so that you use that boss plate. Alright, let's look at something else. Alright, second move set, we're going to do a small variation of what we just did. We're going to replace the forearm smash that we had, the yellow move, by the scoop power slam, which is a 4 MP black move, deal 59k damage, and increase your yellow gem damage by 175% for 3 turn, does not affect bonus damage. For that, we're going to use the exact same trainers again. I do want to boost that submission a lot, but you could go all in for gem damage instead, but I kind of like that submission, so we'll keep going for that. Not changing anything for the trainers. Let's try that out. So this time we're going to have to break those X gems ourselves, and we're not going to have anything to rely to break them. Alright, so we'll start with that boost. Now this time I won't screw it up, and I will make 6 yellows. Let's put another one elsewhere. We got the boss plate that plays those gems. Plus we got a little extra damage bonus, because right now those yellows are doing 48,000 each. I will use the submission right away anyway, because it lasts for 3 turns anyway. Sooner we use that submission, the sooner we can use it again, and we prevent him from doing anything really. We got a decent amount of gems that remain. Let's break this. It's gonna connect to a lot of them. And that did 1,000,000. And that was way more than enough. With the extra gem damage, that was pretty powerful. Alright, I like that more than I thought I would, really. Let's look at something else. Alright, third move set for Lex. This time we're going to keep the torture rack, 10 MP yellow move submission, generate 20 random sub gems, and do 201.3k damage for 3 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining sub gems turn into X break gems, but we're changing everything else. The running knee lift, 7 MP red move, deal 82.6k damage and make 12 cross breaks into yellow gems. The military press slam, 4 MP red move, deals 58.9k damage and choose a 2x3 area to make into cross break gems. Trainers, pretty much the same we just used, except we're switching for Butch. Could use Sting as well, so that we start with that red going, but we keep AJ to boost that submission turn and create 1 extra for the knee lift, which we don't really care for, and we keep Drew so that our submission does 50% more and lasts 1 more turn, and we have Hogan here for extra 2200 more damage of everything. Now there's 2 ways you can do that. Now you can just put the press slam on, put that 2x3 area and just break it with the knee lift, which is going to break 13, but you only have 6 left. Or if you got a match, you could decide to just do that match, waste your turn, next turn you're going to do it another time, and then you're going to break more. I think I'm just going to go for it anyway, because I'm going to reload anything by breaking anything, so I don't think I want to wait an extra turn for that, but we'll see. As far as plate, I'm still using the boss plate because we're making a 2x3 area into yellow, which means we're making 6. The boss plate works with 6. gonna be perfect for that. You could go with the general order, but I'm not a huge fan because it is when you break 3 red, get 3 yellow, but we're not breaking red, we're breaking yellow. Like if it worked the other way around, when it is like break 3 yellow, get red, that'd be nice, but it's kind of backward for what we need. And there's not really any other that is based on when you break yellow. Like the only one I think is the Heavy Machination, which, where the hell is it? Don't even have another one. There it is. Like break 3 yellow, get 3 green, but I don't care about the green, so. Alright, let's do this. Boss Blade on, Still versus Ivar. Okay. And we get to choose that area that we're gonna break, so I'm gonna put it here. Actually no, I'm gonna put it here because I do want to grab all those yellows. Or actually it's even better if I put it here because that way I'm gonna grab the yellows and the reds. Yep, plus it adds those cross. What the hell? Well, I guess that was enough. That had pretty much reloaded my moves, and I had my submission ready, so I would have done over 1 million with the sub next turn. And would have fucked him up the turn after too, so that works. Alright, let's try something else. Right, other moveset for Luger, which is a variation of what we just saw. Basically, we're keeping the torture rack and the press slam, but we're reversing, or not reversing, we're replacing the running knee lift with the reversal. It is a 6 MPL move, deal 203.6k damage, kick out a pin, and swap 10 random gems, 2 red gems. Gems broken during kick out do not have any effect, cannot kick out when in danger. It's basically a save that does a good amount of damage on top of it. The danger though is that you might be wasting your remaining X gems by using that, because it's going to make 10 random gems, so it's kind of a lot. There's a good chance you're going to get matched. You basically only need 1 match for the press slam to be ready. We'll see how it goes. As far as trainers, using the exact same trainers, except this time we're using Kofi to help with that yellow. Even though we can place the press slam where we want to try to get the yellows, we're probably not going to get 10 of them. So it's going to help with that. Plus, we really don't need anything for the red because it only costs 4, so it's going to be ready turn 1 without any red MP anyway. 3 coming from the perks and 1 being turn 1. Let's try that. Okay, so our reversal is ready. The yellow almost is ready as well. This, I'm gonna put it there because that way we're gonna get those 3 reds and we're gonna get 4 yellows. Okay, now we're gonna put on our torture rack. That's gonna do a lot of damage on top of getting rid of his MP. I mean, it is 7 turns at 300. Oh, that was loud. My sound was way too high. 7 turns at 302k damage. That's 2.1 million for the mathematically impaired. Okay, let's put it here. That way we're gonna break a lot of stuff. 546 after reduction. And it's a win now. Works. I don't feel it's as reliant as it looks right now, but it definitely works. Alright, let's try one more moveset. Alright, one last moveset for Luger, and that moveset is not gonna have the torture rack submission. It's gonna be the Scoop Power Slam. 4 MP light move, deal 58.9k damage and increase your yellow gem damage by 175% for 3 turns. Does not affect bonus damage. The running knee lift, 7 MP red move, deal 82.6k damage and make 12 cross break gems into yellow gems. And the military press slam, 4 MP red move, deal 59k damage and choose a 2x3 area to make into cross break gem. Trainers will use for that Butch so that we have the running knee lift ready as well as the other 2 moves on the first turn. Ric Flair to add 20% to all color gems. Zombie Sasha here so that we got 25% increased chance for yellow gems on the initial board, mainly to help with the yellow gem bonus right there. And we're gonna have Hogan so that all color gem do 2200 more damage. So this is all about gem damage, which is kind of unusual for a showboat. Not unheard of, but kind of unusual. Let's do this. Okay. We increased our yellow. Now we're gonna make our 2x3 area. I'm gonna put it here because it's gonna hit a lot of yellows and I'm gonna hit a lot of reds as well. Well, 3 of them. I could probably put it. I could put it here, and that way I'm gonna hit more reds and yellow. Now we're gonna convert them into yellow. Nice cascade. Over 1 million. Created some cross break thanks to the boss plate. And he's not getting out of that. I have a feeling that a lot of characters would have kicked out of that though. But we had everything refilled to do it again. So yeah, pretty damn strong character. I don't think I would make him top tier. I think probably the first moveset was my favorite. That submission is like really, really good. I mean, he's a character that you're very, very, very unlikely to lose a match. Because that submission is going to do a lot of damage. It's really easy to reload that submission to do it over and over. He's just not necessarily a fast guy, but I mean, can you really call turn 2 or 3 slow? I mean, it's not super fast because like you can't like guarantee a first turn win, but it's still excessively good. But yeah, that's it for Lex, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. Have any questions, ask them, and if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. G out. Ciao.